Hi guys, today we're going to be learning more about prisms and we're going to continue volume. So today let's go ahead and pause our video. I want you to finish your starter and then after you're done I want you to work on the puzzle. So please go ahead and pause the video right now. Let's give some time to work on the puzzle. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our puzzle. We need to know how many triangles are in the shape below. So obviously we see our first one, and then from there we're going to go down just by a value of 1. So there's 2, 3, and lastly one more on the very bottom, 4. So you can kind of see those there. Now I'm going to go through with a red marker and obviously mark off the ones that are not going to happen. So no, 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 and no. Those are all quadrilaterals, which means they have 4 sides. Now we can see these itty bitty triangles that are in there. And let's see how many that we have. So I see a stack of 3 here. And I see a stack of 3. So right now we have 4, 3, and 3. I wonder if we can make any more from these 3. And the answer is yes. Let's check it out. We've got 1 here and another 1 here. So we have plus 2. And if we have 2 on this side, then that means that we have to have 2 also on this side, because basically they're the same shape. They're just rotated a little. So it looks like I have 4, 5, and 5. So it looks like my answer is 14. Please let the sub know if you find another answer. Maybe there is one hidden in there. I always seem to forget something, so let me know. If not, let's go ahead and move on. Get out your planners, and let's write the homework for tonight. Perfect. Thanks for getting out those planners. I can definitely see 2 people that don't have them out, so I'm going to wait. Thank you. Right now I need you to write down page 182 and write down volume of composite solids. Just as a real quick reminder, we have a quiz this Friday. Okay, quiz. Tomorrow when I'm back in class, we will do kind of a quick study guide. We'll make sure you have everything, and then quiz is going to be on Friday. Of course, where do you find the practice quiz? Canvas. Where do you find the practice quiz? Canvas. There you go. Thanks, guys. Go ahead and put your planners away, and let's begin our lesson. I love problems like 1 through 4. This kind of prepares us for our quiz on Friday, especially when you see a random shape and you're like, I wonder what formula to use. And first you have to recognize it in order to know which one to use. So it says identify the 3-dimensional solids that make up the composite solid. So I'm going to do number 1 with you, and then you're going to do 2 with the face partner, face. So I'm going to just write face next to it. 3, we're going to have a shoulder. And then number 4, completely on your own. So I hope you're going to be listening on number 1. Here we go. This right here is a cone. They are both a cone. They have a circle base and they come up to a nice tapered point. So I'm going to say a cone. Go ahead and turn to your face partner and say, I'm so glad you're in school today. Awesome. Share it out. What do you think is in this shape? Go. Do I see a team teepee in the crowd? Yeah, nice job, guys. Give me those team teepees once you're done. Perfect. Let's go ahead and check it out. I am looking for cone on the top, and there's 2 options on the bottom. Some people are going to say cube. I mean, I would totally allow cube. It could be an option. Or a rectangular prism. Nice job, guys. Give yourself a star if you got that without any help. All right, let's go ahead and turn to our shoulder partner and say, lucky to be working with you. All right, share it out. What are you thinking? What? Another team teepee. You guys are so awesome. I can see them. Keep them coming. Excellent. We are looking for a pyramid. We're going to be super specific and even say square pyramid. because our base is going to be a square. If you forgot to put square in there, get that right there. And then lastly, we're looking for cylinder. All right, last one. This is completely on your own. Number 4, go ahead and stand up when you feel like you know the answer. All righty, nice job. Keep on standing. I really like how some people are standing quietly and being very respectful to the people around them. Thank you so much for doing that. Wonderful. Let's face our diagonal partners. Give them a high five. Let's share it out. I need all voices off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We've got a cone on top. Lots of cones on this. Looks like we have, again, a cylinder base. And on the very bottom, we have a triangular prism. Triangular prism. Make sure that is on your paper. So on Friday's exam, you will be quizzed on every single one of these shapes. So be ready for it. Here we go. Now, we just got done checking out some composite solids from 1 through 4. We know they're composite because they're 3D shapes put together. Sometimes they're stacked together, sometimes they're fused together, but somehow they're attached. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you remember what composite solids were. All right, so we've got some, not all, but I'm glad we've got some. When we did surface area, I asked this exact same question, and the only word that I changed was volume. And I want to see what your thoughts are. Can we do this? And let me know. We're going to write it first, and then we're going to find a partner, and then we're going to share. But first, I want to see that pencil moving. So grab that pencil, and let's answer this question independently at first. So what it says, oh, I get it. Separate the solids, find the volumes, and add them together, right? So let's go ahead and grab that pencil, write down what are your thoughts. So obviously it's going to be yes or no, but why? Get some evidence to support your answer. Go ahead and put those pencils down when you're completely ready. If we need to, let's go ahead and pause the video to give just a little bit more time, but it shouldn't take you too much longer. Alrighty, let's go ahead and reveal. What do you think our answer is? It is yes. Yes. In this case, when we're doing volume, our answer is yes. So remember when we were doing our cylinder, and I remember drawing this exact same picture. We had a cone on top. Remember we were talking about the pencil or the crayon or whatever it was. We said that there's a circle in here that we don't need when we're wrapping it in wrapping paper or painting it. Well, we're doing volume, which is on the inside. So even though we don't include the circle, we're still including what is on the inside of the shape. So that's why our answer is yes. Okay, freeze. Where in the world did we get this yes? In a second, you're going to be talking to your face partner. I want the tallest one to go first. And the second one, I want you to paraphrase. Remember, that was the word of the week last week. I want you to paraphrase what was their answer. So basically, what I heard you say was, in other words, you said, go ahead and go. Go! Make sure you're being respectful. What a team teepee again. Nice. Good job, guys. Can I have those voices off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, like I said, the test is on Friday, or quiz is on Friday, so let's just do a real quick review. Because if we don't really know these basic formulas, there's no way we're going to be able to do composite solids. So in a second, we're going to pause the video, and I want you to write down what do you think the equation is, or the formula. So for example, rectangular prisms, I would have V equals, in parentheses, length times width multiplied by the height. Okay? You go ahead and do the rest. So let's pause the video, and I want you to completely fill in the formulas. Once you're done, stand up. That is my signal. You are ready to move on. Alrighty, let's share our answers. I would like number 1s. That means you are closest to the TV. Number 2s, you are closest to my desk. 3s, you are closest to the door. 4s, you are the flag. And let's go ahead and say, random number 3 again. Share answers with your team members. Go! If we're still sharing, let's go ahead and pause the video. Let's hear what you brilliant people have to say. We should have volume equals, in parentheses, base times height divided by 2 times height, or some people really like the 1/2. It doesn't matter. Make sure you still have those parentheses. Cylinders, we definitely did that a couple weeks ago. We have our pi r squared in parentheses, and we're timesing it by our h. Nice job. Rectangular pyramid. So the difference was we included 1/3. We're still going to do length times width, and we're still going to multiply by height. So the only thing we are adding is this 1/3. Same thing with triangular pyramids, and same thing with cones. We've got V equals 1/3 base times height divided by 2 times by height, or 1/3 times 1/2 times B times H times by the full height of the whole entire thing. And lastly, cones, volume equals 1/3 pi r squared times r h. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. Let's make sure everyone has this on our paper, because in a second we're going to get to some examples, and you're going to need to know the formulas. All right, grab that pencil. We are going to do number 7 together, and you're going to do 8 with a face partner. So be ready to work with the partner. So obviously listen so you will know how to answer the problem. It says find the volume of the composite solid. Round your answer to the nearest tenth. I'm going to circle that just as a reminder. So I know the top is going to be a pyramid, and I know the pyramid formula is V equals 1/3. Looks like my base is going to be a rectangle, so I'm going to do length times width, and I'm going to multiply it by my height. So I'm grabbing my 1/3 times my length and width, and the full height of the pyramid is not 9, because remember that is the rectangular prism right there. We're talking about 7, so multiply by that 7. I'm going to just go ahead and multiply that up, and I am getting 70 centimeters cubed. All right, and the bottom part right here, I have my rectangular prism. And now I just need to do volume equals length times width times height. Plugging that straight in. 5 times 6 times 9. Grabbing that calculator. Looks like that's 240, or no, 270. Whew, that was a close one. Okay, I'm going to scroll out for a second, and let's add those up. So I'm adding up my pyramid and my rectangular prism, and grand total is what? Hold up those calculators. That's my signal. You are ready. Awesome. I see about 5. 5 more. Keep them coming. You've got it. The final answer is 340 centimeters cubed. If you didn't get that, please write that down. This is the one example we're going to do together. All right, just like I said, we're going to do number 8 with a face partner. I would like to have the person with the longest hair do the cylinder, and the person with the shortest hair do the rectangular prism, and then I want you to add those two numbers together to get the grand sum. I would like a team TP once we are done. Please follow directions. On your marks, get set, go! Go ahead and pause the video during this time. All right, let's go ahead and check out our answers. So our cylinder, I'm going to go volume equals pi r squared. And now we're going to times it by RH. So let's plug that in. Pi times 2 squared times, what is the height of this cylinder? 5. Good job. I'm going to plug that straight into my calculator, and I'm getting 62.83185307. Now, why would I want to write all of this down? Let's go ahead and pause just for a second. Why would I write down all of this? Turn to your shoulder partner. Why is this important? Go! All voices off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sub, I want you to go ahead and pause the video and call on someone random. Why is this important? Okay, guys, let's check it out. This is important because if we round, let's say, even to 62.8, and then we add something to it, our answer is just going to be slightly off. So we need to be as accurate as possible. So I'm going to write down the whole thing. I know that's kind of a drag, but we're going to write down the whole thing. Okay, now let's go ahead and do our rectangular prism. So we're going to take our base 4 times 4 and multiply it by 6. What did we get when we multiplied those together? I hope you are saying 96. Now let's add them up. So unfortunately, yes, we have to put this all back in our calculator. Yes, I know it's tiring. Add those up. Stand up once you know the grand total. Oh, and don't forget round to the nearest tenth. So there should only be one number behind this decimal. Your answer is 158.8. Oop, what did I miss? Meters cubed. See, nothing gets past you guys. Brilliant work. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this story problem together. And the next one is going to be on your own. Okay, number 12 on the back. So be ready. It says a CD is in the shape of a cylinder with a hole in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and underline that. Go ahead and underline that as well. With a hole in the middle. The diameter, not radius, but diameter of the CD is 12 centimeters. The diameter of the hole is 1.6 centimeters. The thickness of the CD is 1 millimeter. Find the volume of the CD. Round your answer to the nearest centimeter. So I want you to go ahead and think about what are some important parts in this problem. There are some red flags. This is a multi-step problem. This is not as easy as number 8 that we just did. So I want you to pause the video and talk to the diagonal partners. What do you notice? Go! I should see some team teepees up in the air. Couple more people. We're waiting on you. Alrighty, let's check it out. The most important thing to me is that it wants it in centimeters. So in Reevy's class and Janoski's class, I taught you how to take millimeters and change them into centimeters. So raise your hand if you remember how many times you move the decimal. So you're moving up the ladder. Do you remember that little diagram they showed you moving up the ladder? One step. So you move the decimal one time. Good. So we've got 0.1 centimeters. And now I'm going to draw a picture. I am nowhere near capable of kind of visualizing this. So there is my CD. I know it's beautiful. We are going to label our diameter 1.6, and we're going to label our diameter all the way across as 12. So that's our 12. Make sure you don't use 12 and 1.6. Okay, that is the diameter. And our thickness is 0.1 centimeters. Okay, now we figured out the centimeters problem. What about this whole problem? How are we going to figure out what to do with this hole? I would like you to turn your face, partner, and let's check it out. What do we do? What are your thoughts? Go! Keep on talking. I want more. What do you mean we subtract? Nice. All voices off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sub, go ahead and pause this video. I want you to call on someone random. What do we do with this hole that we've been talking about? What do we do? Go. All right, let's see. I hope you said we're going to take our big cylinder and we're going to subtract our small cylinder, and what we'll be left with is the actual CD. So let's go ahead and take a moment. We're going to pause this video. I bet you guys are so capable of telling me what this number is. I would like the person with the darkest shirt to figure out what is the big cylinder, so that's pretty much the whole thing, and the person with the lightest shirt to do the small cylinder that is in the middle. And then together you're going to subtract those to tell me our grand total. Let's pause the video. Stand up once you know the answer. What is your grand total? Go! All right, brilliant children. What we're going to do is we're going to go pi r squared, which is 6 in this case, times by 1. If you left out the 1, who cares? It's the same. Multiplied by pi, and our radius in this case is 0.8. We're going to square it and put a 1 by the height if you want to include it. And our grand total is... Geniuses, 111.086, blah, 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 blah. Why is that not my answer? Correct. It says round to the nearest centimeter, so it wants basically a whole number. So we're going to get 111 centimeters. Circle that for me. Okay, now I guarantee not everyone has this on their paper. And that technically means that we're not prepared for our upcoming assessment. Not okay with me? I want you to pause this video and make sure everyone has it on your paper. Check your shoulder, partner. Do they have it? Check your face, partner. Do they have it? I will wait for you. Let's go ahead and flip over our notes. I'm going to let you know that we are only going to do 2 more problems for the rest of the period, and the rest of it's going to be homework time. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get done with these 2 problems, and then the rest is yours. So it says, find the volume of the composite solid, round your answer to the nearest tenth. Oh my goodness, this looks really familiar to me. Kind of like the CD problem that we just got done doing. Notice that there is a hole in the middle, so I'm going to go ahead and shade that blue so we know that that is actually not there. Okay, that's a hole. We're going to pause the video. I want you to try this on your own. I'm going to give you one hint before you start. This is the diameter, and this is the diameter. Please do not use 4 and 10. Okay, let's pause the video. Let's go ahead and share our partner with someone around the room. We're going to do a hand up, stand up, pair up. I need you to find a partner in 5. I will choose your partner for you in 4. We need to be in a partnership in 3. In a partnership in 2, and 1. Sit on the floor. That's my proof that you have a partner. Sit on the floor. Go, go, go. Awesome. I see some people standing. Yikes. Sit on the floor. Awesome. We should be on the floor by now. Share it out with your partner and return back to your seat once you're done. Go. Good. I'd like to see everyone back in their seats. If you're not in your seat yet, let's go ahead and pause the video. Great. Just like with our CD, we're going to take our big cylinder, we're going to minus our small cylinder, which is basically the hole, and then we're going to get our total, or basically our answer. Big cylinder is pi. What is my radius in this problem? I hope you didn't say 10. It is 5 squared. Nice job. And we're going to times it by 7. Unlike what we did on the CD, this really does matter. You need to have a 7 there. Okay, and then we're going to subtract our smaller one. Let's do it in blue. So we're going to go pi. My radius is 2. You guys are awesome. And we're going to times it by our height of 7. Again, this has to be there, so if you forgot about it, put it in right now. And I'm going to plug this straight into my calculator. Why? Because I don't need to round and then round again and then plug it back into my calculator without missing anything. So I'm going to plug it straight in. And looks like I get my grand total is 461.8. If there's a 1 behind it, that 1 says, hey, 8, better stay the same. So 461.8. What's my label? Feet cubed. Perfect. Let's go ahead and circle it. Okay, next one. This one is you again. I need to see you trying on your own. So that means no talking. It says find the volume of the composite solid. Round your answer to the nearest tenth again. Only one number behind the decimal. Go ahead and pause the video. Let's try this one completely on your own. All right, we're going to do another hand up, stand up, pair up. I need you to find a partner in 5. I will choose your partner in 4. Hustle, hustle, please, in 3, 2, and 1. Sit down, sit down, sit down on the floor. That's my proof that you have a partner, just like before. I see some people standing. Sub, please help them find a partner. All right, share it out and return back to your seat once you're done. Go. I like how I see a couple people in their seat. That shows me that you're ready. If you're sitting on the floor gossiping, come on. Good, good. Thank you so much for being in your seat. Let's quickly look at this answer, and then the rest of the time is completely yours. All right, here we go. We are going to take our cube, which is 9 times 9 times 9 again. I'm going to use parentheses, and then we're going to add. Notice there's no holes here, so it's not subtraction. Our base times 10, and in parentheses, I'm going to multiply that by 3. So I have 729, and we're going to add that to, grab that calculator there, 360. Sorry, guys. Add that up together, and we get, all right, 1,089. Label is feet cubed. Brilliant. The rest of the notes we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to do a quick review, and then we're going to move on after I know you know how to do composite solids. So please get out your homework. Let's check it out. Homework tonight is going to be page 182. Yes, I want the whole page. If you guys were on task, you should be having some time to work on this. I'm going to give some hints now. So hints. Number 2 and number 3 are open spaces. So we need to subtract. This is like our CD problem and like number 10. So if you're not subtracting, you're going to get the wrong answer. So let's go ahead and pause this video. The rest of the time is yours. Sub, if they do not use this time appropriately, feel free to have them put their homework away and get back their notes. And go ahead and do number 12 through 15, quiet time. So you'll lose your homework privilege time. So please don't lose it by chatting, being disrespectful. Okay, this time is supposed to be for you. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope to see everyone doing great on page 182.